When I started this channel, I said, right, I will show the good, the bad and the ugly. So here's some of the ugly and the jobs that haven't got done. This bed has been finished now. There's a few kind of random potatoes growing in there, but pretty much the bed is finished, needs weeding, and all the edges need tidying round. I've got a lot of jobs to do, and maybe I need to break it down and not be overwhelmed by the amount of jobs. So we have some tomatoes growing in here that didn't get properly staked, and a few onions as well. I'd forgotten I planted them, but they've obviously been smothered. So the tomatoes, you can see there's one down there that's ready for picking. These are Cherokee Purple, there's another one over there, and they're a really lovely tomato, but they're intermediate tomatoes, so they go everywhere. And I did start the staking off, but it sort of didn't happen. You can see they've got some stakes. It didn't happen, so they're just doing a thing very wildly. So this bed is left empty. It's been empty for a while, so it's full of weeds, needs to sort out. And likewise over here, not quite empty, we've got a few onions in here and an odd leak that the corn needs to get pulled out. We've got Sunshine 100 tomatoes in here that are self-seeded, and to be honest, I have so many of these that I'm not sure that I even want anymore. And so these are potentially going to just get pulled up. I have some kumara and some more of those Sunshine 100s through here, and the thistle. And the kumara's coming all the way over here. So I'm going to leave the kumara in here until I come back from Africa, which is part of the reason why things have got a little bit out of control, because I've been busy getting organised for that. So there's some nice kumara in there. Over here, there is a little bit more kumara, which again I will leave and see what's there when I get back from Africa. Heaps of long grass and weeds. We harvested potatoes out of here. I did, not we, the other night. So there's those to get sorted out. And these beds here we've got quite a few things going on here, but more self-seeded Sunshine 100 tomatoes, and we've got some beetroots in there that are getting a little bit swamped, and lots of butternut squash coming through. So the butternut squash is coming through all over the place. All the tomatoes in here again are self-seeded, and I must say they haven't been huge tomatoes. There's a few that need picking off, but I'm pretty much thinking I'm just going to chop them out and just let the pumpkin carry on doing its thing. What are you? You've come through outside the bed. So yeah, there's a few tomatoes, but just look at this pumpkin patch. This is all butternut squash. Look at the size of him. I think it should enter him in a competition. It's massive. But there's heaps of butternut squashes in here. And let's see if I can get over here. A few more hanging down in here. I'm going to have lots of butternut squashes. So we've had a lot of dry weather recently, and it's been a bit of a challenge with me out at work all day, and things have not been watered like they should have been. So I've got random tomato there, look, I thought I saw that the other day. So those are all self-seeded tomatoes. Underneath here there is potatoes, I just need to pull them up. And butternut squash over here, and then I did plant some heirloom pumpkin which are in here. So I'm not quite sure when these are going to be ready, but they're not very big, so I'm not quite sure whether I just didn't do something right with them. And they're not very big at all. And some yellow ones down there. I don't know whether they started off yellow and went orange, so I've got to probably harvest one and have a look and see what it looks like inside. But yeah, the whole area here is butternut squash patch. It just keeps on growing. The baths are Again, need a bit of a sort out. I thought this was a courgette plant, but it's not. It's a butternut squash. Look what's forming down here. Can you see that in the thing? Butternut squash. And this one I thought was a courgette plant as well. And look what we've got there. I think I'm going to have quite a few butternut squashes. I gave up with the brassicas, just left them to the white butterfly, and they've had a bit of a feast. I am not sure what this is. I thought it was beetroot, but it doesn't look like beetroot. I wouldn't have bought anything like kale or anything like that, but anybody that knows what that might be, just let me know. And you are a self-seeded lettuce. We have a few things in here. This bed pretty much just needs pulling out. Wouldn't take me long to just sort this out. This is a courgette plant, and we have got another courgette peeking out there. And it's bigger. I pulled up the fennel. That's a bit of a disaster. I've obviously done something wrong with the fennel. And over here we have this plant here. This courgette plant here has been really prolific, but it's getting a bit jaded now. I think I might have I got one left down there? I can't see any. I think we might have finished. Oh, there's some. No, I tell I've paid. Look, there is some more down there. So I'll just let that do its thing. I think these, look at that. Look at that total neglect. That little tomato did its very best. Again, this has been, I have to revamp my veggie pod. This has been a bit disappointing. Again, I'm just going to leave it till I get back now. Yet more of those Sunshine 100 tomatoes, again, all self-seeded. And I believe I've got a cucumber. Yeah, there's a cucumber hiding in here. And this tomato plant was given to me, and that's been my best one. It's getting a little bit tired now, but yeah, it's been the best one. I've had a fantastic season with strawberries that they finished now. Oh, she says, look, we've got a couple. See, they've been a bit underwhelming, but that's a nice one. Look at that strawberry. Take that one off. And yeah, been a bit underwhelming. So yeah, they've been really well. And we had heaps of black thornless blackberries. There's still a few sticking around, but I kind of like got a bit over them. There was that many of them, so I'm going to really hack this back down. And I don't know what to do with that great big thick stem. Look at the size of it. Look at the size of the stem. It's massive. So my daughter has been mowing the lawns for me for quite some time, and she is a little bit, she doesn't really go to the edges. Of course it gets then a bit overgrown. So I have to decide, break these jobs down, I think, into small manageable jobs. And my rhubarb is coming back. That's one thing I do eat quite a bit of. Chop that back. So yeah, that's a bit of a update on the ugly of the garden, because life has just been so busy. Catch you later.